Hello all, welcome to Tosca Scenario Handling Series Part 7 by Technology Training Experts. In this video, we will be talking about module reusability and regular expressions. So when an object is having slight modifications in its properties, you don't have to create that object multiple times. Instead, you can use regular expression. Similarly, when you have a module full of objects which are repeating in multiple web pages, we don't have to create multiple modules altogether again. Instead, we can apply regular expressions to that particular module. And in this video, we will see how. If you have not watched our previous videos, we have attached the links in the description. Please go through it. And if you like our content, please subscribe. Happy learning. In order to explain about regular expression, first of all, let us understand what is the requirement here. I am taking a very simple requirement here, which is consisting of demo web shop opening, and we click on the books option inside that, and we add an item called computing an internet book to the cart, and we click on the shopping cart option, and we go to the shopping cart page and we verify if the page is open or not, and finally we close the browser. Let me do it manually to you guys. So open this demo app shop application and we click on this books option here, and inside this we get to see lots of books. Now I want to click on this computing and internet book. We click on add to cart. Let's wait for a couple of seconds. Then we go up. You see we have got this shopping cart of one. Let's click on the shopping cart of one. We come to the shopping cart page. I want to verify if this shopping cart page is open or not. Maybe I'll be verifying if this shopping cart object is present, and also I'll verify if this checkout object is present. And finally, I close this demo web shop. This is what I wanted to do with the automation point of view. I've already created all the modules, necessary modules. Let me go to the test case. And you see, these are the different modules we have. We have header option where we click on this books. We have computing and internet where we have to add to the cart, and where we select the shopping cart, and where we verify if the shopping cart page is open or not, shopping cart and checkout. If I have already dragged and dropped this test steps into this test case, you see this open URL, wait for a couple of seconds and then click on books. Wait for a couple of seconds. I have put this T box waits just to slow down the process so that you can see it, the execution. Otherwise, it will be executed within seconds and it will be very, very fast. So we come here, we click on this add to cart, and we wait for some time, and we navigate to the shopping cart. We wait for some time and we verify if the shopping cart page is open or not. Okay. So let me execute this one time for you, and this will be working fine. I will showcase in the next requirement of why I'm taking this. You will understand of what I need to add for the regular expression. So right click on this and run this test case. You see this, open the URL, and then we click on this books, and we go down and we add to the cart, and it will click on this shopping cart option. You see, now it came to the shopping cart page, it verified and closed. Okay, the test case is successful. But here comes the same requirement. I'll modify a bit. So I'll have one more test case called test case 2. Observe this test case 2. I'll have the same options like open the demo shop application, click on the books option, add one computing and internet books to the cart. Not one, I'll make it as two. I'll say add two computing and internet books to the cart, and then we click on the shopping cart option. We verify if the page is open or not and close the browser. Technically the same modules, but I'm repeating the step. Technically the same modules, I'm just repeating the steps. So what do we do generally? We go to this test case, and I go to this test case concept. So I will copy and paste this test case as test case 2. Okay, so now what changes we have to make here in this test case 2? We open the URL, we click on the books, but then add to cart option, previously it is only once. Add to cart, it is only once. We click on add to cart. But now I said let's add two books to the cart. So I will repeat this add to cart and wait, add to cart and wait for two times. Okay, that's the only change at the end of the day. So drag this and drop it here. So it is, I'm repeating this step for two times. Generally, I can put a loop just to explain very simply. I'm explaining this way. Add to cart and wait. Add to cart and wait. And then we click on navigate to shopping cart. It will be navigated to the shopping cart, and then it should click on this. It should go to this shopping cart page, and I verify if this page is open or not. Okay. So technically this is what happens, but now to make the test case ready, I will come here and I will open this demo web shop, and I'll just delete already existing item in the cart so that it will not have any issue. Okay, I'll deleted it. So now when I run this test case now, it should work happily. But let me tell you one thing. If I run this test case now, it will fail. I'm telling you where it will fail. It will fail to this particular page called navigate to shopping cart. It will fail here. Okay, let me show you. First of all, let's see the failure, and then I will explain you why it is failing, and then I'll explain you what to do to rectify this. Okay, click on this run in Scratchbook. We open this demo web shop application, and then we click on this books option. Yes, we come down. We add the book to the cart one time. Now we need to add it for two times, right? Again, you see, second time it got added. Now, as per plan, it should go and it should click on that shopping cart button, which is at the right side top corner. But it will not. It will throw an error. Understand why? Why it is throwing an error? Okay, it will wait for 10 seconds because the synchronization time is taken 10 seconds, and it is throwing an error. You see, it is throwing an error in this navigate to shopping cart option. Shopping cart of one object, it is throwing an error. What is the error? It says could not find link shopping cart of one with the following properties. What is the properties here? The properties that I have selected previously are this inner text is equal to shopping cart of one and tag is equal to a. These are the two properties. Now the tool is saying, boss, I can't identify the shopping cart of one. It can't identify because it is no more shopping cart of one, it has become shopping cart of two. So when you are scanning this module, the problem here is when you're scanning this module, we would have selected at first generally shopping cart of one, the property, and then we have continued the test case. It will work fine in some cases, but you can't reuse the same object here because the property is changing. If you go to this module, if you click on this shopping cart option, you see now I click on the shopping cart option, shopping cart of one, and inside this I have inner text shopping cart of one here, and tag is equal to a. But this value is changing, right? See, at the end of the day, it is the same object. See, shopping cart of one, shopping cart of two, shopping cart of three, shopping cart of 100 also. It is the same object. Object is not changing, but the property is changing. What property is changing? The number property is changing. So you have to be really careful in these cases. If you, how do you solve it? Example, the suggestion or thought process that comes in your mind is, okay, I'll create one more module. What's wrong? I'll create one more module with shopping cart of two. Yeah, it works fine. What happens if you add three items? It will become shopping cart of three. Will you add one more module, shopping cart of three? So you will get so many modules, shopping cart of one, shopping cart of two, shopping cart of three, four, 500 for a single object which is exactly in the same location. Object is same. Why do we even have to create these many number of modules? So this is the problem statement. How to handle an object which has a changing property? How do we handle it is? So here is what we can apply. Regular expression. First of all, I can scan this page, right click on this, observe this. I'll scan a separate application, separate step, so that you will understand it from first. So I'm scanning this page. Now this is shopping cart of two, you see. So click on the shopping cart of two. My suggestion would be here, first of all, if you know that a property value is about to change here, now you know that the property of this particular shopping cart, which property, the number property can change, the inner text property, you see, shopping cart of two, this property can change. So my suggestion would be like, don't try to use this property at all. Try to use any other different property. Maybe you see this class name ico-cart. I'll be trying to use this, but it's not helping me. This object is not unique, you see. So this property is not helping. If it is helping me to make the object unique, we are good. Our problem is solved. But if this option is also not working, I have to definitely select inner text or outer text or visible inner text everywhere. This number is there of 2, of 1, of 3, what how many number of objects that got added, it will be changing. So when you have these kind of things, right? Like why one suggestion we can do is like we can apply regular expressions. So what is a regular expression? You select this inner text. Generally now it says the object is unique. This is where many people will stop, but don't stop it here, because we know as an experienced people that this number will change definitely. So what do? We have to apply a regular expression here. So what is a regular expression? Regular expression is adding a star. I simply make a star here. So the meaning of this is you are telling the tool, go and search for this particular object in this page where the property of this inner text property value is shopping cart of any number. It can have any number, you accept it. The shopping cart value should match. That's it. Of any number can it can accept. So this is what is a regular expression. You are adding a regular expression to the property here. So any value that comes in the bracket, it will be accepted. And also it's a good habit of changing the front end name also. This is the front end name and this is the back end property. You can have any name at the front end. You can have ABC also, no issues. But we always go for a meaningful name. So shopping cart, I'll have it as shopping cart. But the property, inner text property, you have it as shopping cart of star, because that number can change. Exactly at the end of the day, it is the same object, only the value is changing. Now, I am going to save this shopping cart option, with regular expression. Give meaningful names, very, very important. So, and then finish the screen. We are good. The module is created here. So now I will use this module. You see this shopping cart option with regular expression. I will use this module into my test case. Observe this. Drag this and drop it on this test case 2. Okay. So instead of this add to cart, instead of this navigate to shopping cart, previously whatever we have mentioned here, I will delete this step, and instead of that step, I will add this step. Navigate to the shopping cart. Okay, so here I'm going to say X here. So whatever value, how many ever times you add this object to the cart doesn't matter. It will click on the shopping cart because the properties will always match shopping cart of any number. Okay, so I'll execute this. Meanwhile, I'll go to this particular browser and let me delete whatever values. I don't have to delete now, but still I'll delete it so that it will run freshly and you can understand it much better. I'm deleting this. Okay, so go back here and I'm closing this browser. Let me execute this second test case now. Right click on this, run in Scratchbook. Open the URL, go to the books option and add books 2 times. One time it is added now. Now it will add one more time. Yes, you see, second time it got added. Now it will navigate to the shopping cart here. You see, it clicked on the shopping cart and we are in the shopping cart page and it verified and the test case is passed. Let us try the same thing with 3 values. I don't have to change anything in that particular step. My step will work, whether it has having 3 values or 4 values. So it doesn't really matter. So let me run this add to cart option. These two, I will delete it and I'll put a folder here and add to cart steps. Okay. And I'll put this add to cart here. And this step, these 2 steps, I want to repeat these two steps for about 3 times. So I go to this properties of this particular folder and I add this repetition count as 3 here. Okay, so three more times it will add. So I no previously I have gone there and have deleted all the already added values. Now I'm not going to do anything that, because doesn't really matter. Even if there are like 7 items or 10 items in the shopping cart, it will still hit that shopping cart button because we have applied regular expressions. So observe this, right click on this run in Scratchbook, open the URL, wait for a couple of seconds. Now you see already shopping cart of 2 is already there. Now it is adding one more. One time it got added. And the two more times it will add. Second time it added. Yes. And one more time it will add. Third time. So three times added. Already two are there. Now another three items are added now. Now it becomes five there. You see shopping cart of five. It still works. The object property, even if it is changing, no problem at all. It is still working. This is the beauty of adding the regular expression to your properties. Very, very important. Instead of this shopping cart of one, we are naming it as shopping cart here, and with the regular expressions. Be mindful here. Don't apply too much regular expressions in in your projects, because you have to be really sure that this option will always be the same. Only this value will be changed. Some people they give too much. They'll ask me like, okay, why to give shopping cart of star and all? Can't I give star? Some people will ask me, can't I give simply star? So then in that case, you're compromising your own object properties here. So simply, which means that you're telling, doesn't really matter it is a shopping cart object or cart, only cart, or some spelling mistake is there, doesn't really matter. The automation tool will still click on that. Not a good option, because you can't identify the bugs using this method. So don't compromise too much. Give it neatly, so that most of the case you are already giving some text over there. Only some changeable items alone you put this star regular expression. Okay, so this is one option. And one more requirement I want to talk about here is, till now we are seeing regular expression uh, to a particular object property. Okay, now regular expression to an object property to make the object reusable. Okay, the same object I can reuse with different values also. Now I am going to talk about one more second option inside this requirement is regular expression to a module to make it reusable. So what exactly is this? Okay, so example, I'll tell you one requirement. So let us go to this demo web shop application. When I go to this demo web shop application, inside this we have some common items here, right? So let me open this demo web shop here, and there will be some common objects here. You see books, computers, electronics, apparels. You see this black color header. So whichever page you go, this black color header will always be there. You see, I'm in the books page now. Still black color header is there. I'll go to this gift cards page. Still this black color header is there. I go to this shopping cart. Still this black color header is there. I click on this login. Still this black color header is there. So the same black color header is coming in multiple pages, different pages. So my question here would be, in this case, do you create multiple modules for this or only one module? Because different pages. Will you create one module for login page? Will you create one module for shopping cart? The same different pages, right? At the end of the day, it may be same objects but different pages. So what do we do here? In this case, you don't have to go for multiple modules, because at the end of the day, the objects are same. Only the page is changing. So when the objects are same and page is changing, that is where we apply a regular expression to the module. So let me see this. Every time I change this, every time I go to a different page here, the title will be changing here. See, now I'm in the home page here. The title is demo web shop. When I click on this books, the title will become demo web shop dot books. When I click on this gift cards, demo web shop dot gift card. So wherever I go, the title changes here. So I come to this home page. I go to this module and let me right click on this and let me scan this page and identify these options for you. Okay, the header options. This is the module. So I'll use identify by option here. So or select on screen option. I use this books and I use this computers and I use this electronics, apparels and shoes, and then digital downloads and other few other things we have there. Okay, so but this particular module is only for the home page, right? So when I click on this or finish this screen, this module is only for header options, home page. Okay, so finish the screen. So when I go back to this page and when I click on this some other page, example login page or register page, the title is changing. You see demo webshop.login. So this is a different page but same objects. So do I have to create altogether for multiple things? Not necessary. I come back to this particular demo web shop here and observe this. Previously, I have gone to the object here. If you can remember, previously I have gone to the object here, shopping cart object, and I have changed this, modified this inner text from shopping cart of number to shopping cart of star. Now I'm coming to the module. I'm clicking on this module. This is the module, right? Click on this module. If you come down, you will get to see the title property here. Title is equal demo web shop. So which means this particular module is for the demo web shop title. See, this is demo web shop title. Only this. If I have some other title, it will not work. So what are the different title ranges here? Demo web shop, demo web shop dot login, demo web shop dot shopping cart, demo web shop dot gifts cards, demo web shop dot jewelry. We have got different titles here. But what is common across all these titles? Demo web shop is common. So if your application has got a common title, come to this module, go to this properties and open this title property here, and instead of demo web shop you say demo web shop star or simply demo star. Anything that starts with demo, that is more than enough for this module to work. So now this module can be used on any page. From any page, if you are in the gift cards page example, okay, now if you want to click on this apparels and shoes, you can drag this module and you can drop it there and you can click on it. There will not be any problem with this continuation of the test case. Okay, very helpful. So identify all the common objects and that comes across the pages and create a regular expression to the module. So let me tell you one beautiful example. After clicking on this login, after logging in with some details here, right? After logging in, we get logout option here. You see, this logout option should be common across any page. I mean, you go to any page, this logout button will be there. Go to jewelry, you'll still have logout. You click on this wish list, shopping cart, you'll still have logout. So you should be able to click on logout from any page. So how do we handle this situation? You will create a module for this logout and you make that module title as demo star. You apply regular expression to the title. So it that is the importance of regular expression both in object point of view and also module point of view. Very helpful from the projects. We start with this. When we are starting a project, we identify what are the common modules that I want to separate it out. And I do that first of all and I apply regular expressions to them, and then only then I'll go to the next options. Okay, so hope I have learned about this regular expression. Please use this, and if you have any questions, you can drop an email or you can send it out in the comment section. Thank you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications so that you will never miss our next concept. Also, if you have any questions, please comment in the video or mail us at technologytrainingexperts@gmail.com. See you in the next video.